What is it?
What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I was sitting there listening to Aha take on me. What is it?
What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I was sitting there listening to Aha take on me. Oh, that's not my bike. My bike's there. Oh, that's not my bike. My bike's there.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Motorcycle Rescuer Garage. I am the Motorcycle Rescuer and this is Sultan. Yeah, little knobhead's late again. By like an hour and a half now, guys. Right, you saw, you didn't see some of the progress on this yesterday. Actually, you will see some of the progress on this bike yesterday. You'll see it start. You'll see it start and idle. However, we can't get the CDIs to change over. I've checked the CDIs. They're both way too different. I'd need to change the whole wiring loom and then work out how to run the clocks and the stator and everything else. This swap doesn't work, guys. It's as simple as that. Okay, I have made this swap work in the past. Me and Jake have done it on a couple of occasions. It's too much effort. It's way not worth it. So I spoke to Sultan and Jake, and we are throwing in the perfect running 125. That's the plan, guys. We've got a great running 125 low mileage engine there. I kind of don't care anymore that this is registered as a 50. I am going to look into how we re-register it. I may even use this bike myself. This may become my winter bike at the moment for obvious reasons. I'm not using the Harley at the moment back there until it's warm and summer again. So something to blast around on is a really good idea. But for now, today we are going to be reverse engineering what I already did, which is a bit annoying, you know, but it winds me up a bit, and then on the other hand, it's not the end of the world. I found the original plug. I found both actually. I've got this one here and I've got this one here. Like I said, I've done plenty of these in the past, so we've always got spares. These are a bit tough, a bit gone. These ones are a bit nicer, so I'm going to use this plug. I will wire this onto the loom over there that we wired in directly, because then we will have a plug and play system back in, which is great. Everything else on this bike worked as it should, and it was serviced and everything. We're going to get some blue paint, guys. We're going to smooth this out as much as we can. It looks like crap. Otherwise, the sticker route is still an option, but because the sticker does come to kind of down here, I've seen them online. That is an option, but like I said, at the moment I may just throw this together and use it myself for a while, just to see, just to get us through winter, really. Great. We need to order a carb for the DNA. Honestly, the more I look at the DNA, the more I think it's a parts bike, and then the other part of me thinks it'd be so cool to get it running anyway. All of the stuff you can buy, we can buy a front and rear caliper. I've seen them on eBay. You can buy remakes. The tyres look okay on it, although they'll be a little bit old and stale, but nothing major. You know, overall, the bike's okay. It's had some sort of fall. If you look at this here, it hits the tank. Now, I've checked this to see what's going on, but you can see here that there's quite a bend. Easy fix, switch it around, turn it around and have it a bit more forward. It's not a huge issue there. But we are going to be throwing hundreds into this bike to get it running. And for a kind of mediocre bike that was once painted in a really nice paint job. So, tough on that, guys. Tough on that. I don't know what's going on with that bike. But we do need a 2-stroke carb so that we can run the original pump if it's here somewhere. So there should be a line coming out. There you go, look here. This line here. So that will pump 2-stroke into the carb and mix it with the fuel. I do always put a bit in the tank anyway, just to be sure. So we'll see about that one. I'm going to order a carb. It's 20-30 quid, just because I really want to see if it does fire up. We bought that from a motorbike shop who'd had it stored a couple of years, and you know the rule: if a motorbike shop sells something and doesn't build it, then there's a reason. This bike has an engine mount down here. That's easy enough to do, and it has a spare bolt down here that most other bikes don't have. That's the one I've taken out first. It's a 17. You need 2 17s, one on the top, one on the bottom, because you'll take the engine bracket off and you'll think, bloody hell, what's going on? And then you'll realise. Apart from that, anything else that's loose, you need to pop the spark plug out. That's easy enough. That's here, or just pop this bit off and let it go with it. The coil, that is, because we can shove that back in after. You basically need to just be able to free up the bike. The rear brake line is still off. We left that off. Front calipers off at this stage. We'll need to take the front wheel off, boost this all up to put that back on. But basically, by the end of today, we should have an engine in a bike that starts, runs and rides. And then we can look at kind of cosmetics and stuff like that. Okay, everyone, so we think we've undone everything now. We think, keyword think. We should be able to lift the chassis off the engine now. That's what should happen. Sorry, I'm trying to get your angle right. Yeah, we should be able to. Let's see what happens. Wait. That's why I said you take this side.
I'm just positioning so I don't...
I'll take this side. So technically it should just lift off and we can go forward a bit and drop the whole chassis gently to the floor. Make sense? It doesn't weigh a lot.
Diary of a madman.
It doesn't weigh a lot. It doesn't weigh a lot. Right.
In theory.
Move over.
I trust your theory.
One hand on here. Right. Nice and gentle. Let's lift it off. Gentle.
Alright, I'm going gently.
Right.
Something's attached.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, stop there. Back down. We need an 8. There is a ground that's attached. So guys, that's why you do it gently. Remember, I did this on my own last time. Alright guys, we undone that little, what would you call it? That little
bolt.
earth bolt.
Let's try it again. Alright, gently now, yeah?
Oh, it's gentle anyway, isn't it? 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Easy. Oh, hang on, we need the carb. There you go. And what's that? Lovely. We all good? We all clear? What's that there? Petrol pipe? Fuel pipe?
I can't see.
I've got it, you pop the fuel pipe.
Where's the fuel pipe?
Down there. On the carb, innit? I believe that's the only thing left, is it? Got it? There you go.
Guess what? Oh, no.
Oh, what's that? There you go.
Hold on, the plate's gonna break.
What?
The plate.
Oh, we need to do something.
Where's the screwdriver?
Lovely, it's fine, it's good. There you go, guys. Reverse engineering a bad plan to start with. Bad plan, going back to good plan, although naughty plan, although we'll set it appropriately. Anyway, I did tell my viewers I may use this bike over winter.
Hi.
You're thinking about your profit now, aren't you?
No, it's not really profit.
You're like, if Charlie uses it over winter,
No,
I don't make my
At the end
profit.
of the day, it's more like we have full-time jobs.
We'll set it.
It's a hobby for us. We want to make it work.
Okay, so all we need to do is the opposite of that now. So we bring that engine around there. By the way, I've already, because you got here an hour and a half late,
Asian man time.
I've already done, you need to stop saying stuff like that. I've already done the, buttoned up the exhaust and stuff. And it should be kind of plug and play really on that one.
In theory.
In theory. Where's the shock? Oh, the shock is still on there, that's good. So that bit just bolts back on.
Oh, yeah, it's pouring,
And I need to do the wiring, so give me a couple of minutes to do the wiring, which is putting that plug there onto these here and making sure that it's all ready to plug and play like it should. Okay guys, so the wiring is back and all good there. You need to do it really well actually. This might be pulled on at some point, especially when inserting the engine, so do it quite strong. We need to exchange the bracket. Where's the bracket, Sultan? That's the engine mount. That needs to go on back onto the this engine here, the 125. It's one simple bolt at this stage, and then it's 2 bolts to bolt it all back into the bike. That's quite easy, that part. That's it, mate. Yep.
Just tip over.
Yeah, tip it over.
Tip over really much.
What?
Tip over. There we go.
That's the one. And it goes this. Turn it around. It will go this like this here, like that. So in there, put the bolt through, and that's ready to go back in the bike. That means, mate, in half an hour, we're going to have a bike ready.
No, we're going to insure this, and then we're going to ride it around.
Well, listen, I doubt we're going to be riding it around. The front caliper's hanging off. But I think we'll hear an engine.
Something running.
Yeah, I haven't lined that up. I've just...
I know. You got that tappy thingy?
It should just go... You have to line up the other side. It will just go in if you line it up. Yeah, because you have to line... Yeah. It's a bit rough.
Ah, there we go.
Ah, see? Right, chuck the nut on. Good thing about this engine is all the throttle cable and everything is all for it, because we had to change all of that for that one. Bad thing is I took the spark plug out at some point and don't know where it is. I wonder if it's the same one. It might be the same. It might be the same on here, maybe. Let's pop that out. Let's see if it is.
Have you got an extension bit for this part?
It's right there. I can see it. What do you need an extension for?
Because look.
Oh, here you go. Here. Right, guys, we'll bolt that bracket on, and then it's the same technique. So you just line the whole bike up, put the main bolt through here, which is that front one there, and the bolt through the engine, and then technically your engine is kind of on at this stage and okay, and then it's the rear shock that holds it all stable, and that's when you can start lifting it again and stuff. So guys, I was just explaining to Sultan that the next bit is fiddly but nothing shocking, right? We do exactly what we did the reverse of this. We lift the bike over to the engine, we lift it on top of the engine, we kind of plonk it down roughly. Hardest part is lining up that one middle bolt. It's this bolt here, which of course we've got, that one there by my foot. To be fair, the front bolt lines up okay normally, that bit's okay. It's the main...
This is the hard work thing. No, not really. The one thing I realised, yeah, when I'm like getting into vigorous work,
I don't know what to say.
tucking in your t-shirt is the main thing to do.
I'm more worried about your t-shirt. It's not even a t-shirt.
Well, what's
Your
wrong
top.
with the t-shirt?
I mean, look at it.
What's wrong with it?
Anyway.
It's probably going to be reversed, so you're going to have to reverse the whole
Getting back to the important thing. So you lift the engine on top, kind of plonk it down, then you've got to line it all up. Bit of a pain, but can be done. Might as well show you guys what we're doing. There's 2 of us. I did this all on my own last time, and it was a different game.
Now you've got 1.5 people doing
The hardest part, Sultan, is you see that bracket, right? You see that there? Yes, exactly. It actually has to go in between. There's actually a in between that. In between. Yeah, so it can't go under, it can't go over. There's a slot. There's a slot. It's quite hard to do that. It might be easier to put this on the stand. Let's try that. Because then we can kind of aim it. Make sense?
yeah.
Can kind of aim it. So do you see what I mean? So this needs to be kind of here, and it's going to slot through. It will make more sense
Once we're doing it.
when we're lining it up. Yeah, and it slots to the inside. So
Left or right? Which one?
go on, you. First bit's easy. We're just kind of getting it. So just the slot is down here, mate. It's in there. Yeah. All right, we'll work that out. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
It doesn't help when you've got ratchets and everything on the floor.
So, right, let's see if we can get that in that slot. Yeah, yep, that's it. There you go.
Should we screw it down or?
No, so at this stage, so that bit is in and kind of lined up. Now,
What's it leaning?
suspension arm probably, or there you go. The suspension arm is closed.
What would it be that goes inside of it? Yeah, see right here.
Oh, that one's this one. If that just goes through, that saves so much hassle. It's not lined up, surely. Oh man, look at that.
Only with Sultan that could happen.
That saves so much hassle. Automatically lined up.
I guess engine jobs or two-man jobs.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Of course they are. Right, hardest part. Lining up the bracket. So there's the bolt. You might get lucky, you might be lined up.
Is it this one here?
Right, let's get something to lay on. Right. I don't know how much I can help. I have no idea how.
Let's go a bit up.
What do you mean?
Lift it a bit up. To the side, go that way a bit more. Up.
There is no up. What, like this?
No. So basically the hole is here. Wait. No.
Is the bracket in the slot to start with?
It's there.
Wait. Let's press on that. You can't just slide up. I'll bring it a little bit. Just slide up. You can't just press on that. Slide up. It's slide up. Come on, baby. If you slide up, then pull it. Straight right here.
Yeah.
But let's press on that. Not too hard. If you think it's lined up, they go through. Can't be lined up. Don't scream like that. Guys, it's really important. That is the main engine now. We can't mess with it like Sultan's doing right now. Yeah, we can't mess with threads. It just needs to line up. Ready to go through. Like Sultan's talking. Love how you left it hanging out there, mate. Right, now you go and do the white wheeling part. Okay, so to be clear, Sultan, we're nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near. Right, so it needs to go this way. Right, where's the nigger? Don't move anything. A little bit more. Now, what we need is... Wait a minute. Right, down, closer. Right. Yeah, it's up. Right. Right, hang on, just kind of, hold it there. Stay still. Backwards, stay still. Push the bars that way, touch. Stop. Back, tiny bit. Yeah, good. This side's good. Line up, no. So we just need to wiggle the right. Back, forward, up, down. Left, right. Okay, so let's work that out. Yeah, it's not like that, was it? It won't be much, so it'll be like something like this. Hang on. Right, it might be a bit more scientific there, mate. Right, swap sides. Right, where are we? Okay, yeah, that's it. Right, so the engine needs to come. There you go, attack. Good. Come. So what can you do that? Good that. See that, mate? Done. Lovely. We just put an engine in half an hour. Hopefully you haven't ruined the face.
We'll see.
No, it's not. It's fine, it's working. Right, what size is it again? 19, please? It should be a 19 south.
14. 19.
Right, I'll get this into it. And then your side can start turning. So we need a second 19.
14.
Might be alright, mate.
16.
There is money out there somewhere. Look, use it already. Is it that black one there by the tripod? Down here, tripod, the camera. Is that black one 19?
This is 17. 14. That makes no sense.
Right, I need to get this. Look, right here in front of you.
I was looking there.
Try looking everywhere. Right. Here's it. That's where you do most.
How many colours? Wait.
One more. Good. Yes. We have an engine.
What's the time? You've got the engine and the basement and the fitting out.
What? No, that's the
So just taking up the other stuff.
what do you mean?
Like the wires that are...
Yes, so look, it's the same to itself. That's what you just did. But that goes in. But that should technically electrics are pumped there now. Right, we have the suction pipe and fuel flow pipe. How many go? Half of it. So say it's in suction. That's right there. I think. So, this is meant to go in there. Right, there you go, look at that. So, right, which one's fuel and which one's suction? This is fuel. Right, where's the fuel pipe? see it. It's such a pain. You see that? I haven't got this. Genuinely can't see it. Ah, there it is. Underneath. Right, hang on, that one is the spot. No, that one's that one. Still can't see it. Hang on, put it there. Yeah, it's on. So that the fuel line is on. Right, fuel line's on, and suction line is on. Where's the start number? Where's this one?
On the side, on your side. Didn't we use a 8mm ratchet for that?
No, it wasn't that one.
Something down here.
Right, sorry guys, it was a bit long-winded. Let's show you what we actually are doing. So the engine is now in and bolted up. We're now looking at just the general bits. There's the choke, for example. We'll chop away these wires because they're useless at the moment, them two. Stator wire is technically connected up there, so that should add spark. This is throwing me a bit, I have to admit, I can't remember. That would be a starter motor wire. Is it this one down here? I don't remember taking that off.
We're just looking where the video.
That's true actually. It's got to be, let me take this air pipe off again. Yeah, it's got to be to there, I think. Yeah, that's it there, look. Sorry guys, can you see it? So here, see there? That would go there. And that powers the starting motor, but at the moment I haven't got the earth down there, so we'll do that as well. Right guys, we're probably dreaming, right? But technically it could start because stator is connected, I think, properly. What do you call it? Choke is connected. Suction, I've sucked fuel into the carb. The battery's dead. Let's just, I can hear the click, but no power. And play with this red wire a little bit, just move it a little bit. I think the battery's just very low. I think the kickstart works on this. Does it go down and up like it should? Or pull it back up? Hang on a minute. There's an earth wire down there, forgot about that. That might be why it's not turning over by hand. Let's get that earth wire connected. See guys, this is what we need to do. Although again, it's down there, I can see it, so it needs to go. We need to take one of the 8 out, up here, look, that one for example, and put it on there. Hang on, I had an 8 set up for that, here it is.
It doesn't reach it.
What?
It doesn't reach.
It will reach one of them though, yeah?
Could be. What about here?
Yeah. Is there a bolt in there?
And there's no bolt.
Oh.
There's nothing here.
It's not helpful then, is it? Here, the bolt's here. Yeah, shove it through that one. There you go. Sorry guys, we are just setting up the earth here. That would be why it wasn't turning over actually, because it needs an earth and the power to turn. Oh, but actually, to be fair, this battery is proper dead. But it makes sense to do it all properly at this stage. Also, I just worked out, Sultan, I don't think we've connected the if we connected the, no, it was never going to fire, was it? They're here, that's easy. Throw them on for me, Sultan. Green on green, black on black.
Black on black!
Dude, that's copyright.
Yeah, right.
Actually, not when you sing it.
Anyways.
So, technically, let's just check that again out of curiosity. Oh! So the battery is low, but we can kick it over or we can add. But technically, this bike should start, mate. Should we give it a few kicks? I don't know. Or we can boost the battery. I can go and get a battery.
Should I kickstart it?
Oh, it's up to you. Yeah.
It doesn't go up.
Kickstart's not great, no. Right, we need power. I've got a spare battery. I'm going to go and grab it. I'm going to come back with the leads. Or you're going to dig out the leads, actually. They're in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
And we're going to add power to it.
Alright. Wish me luck and I hope I don't get lost.
It's a jungle in there. Alright guys, moment of truth. We're back with the battery setup. Thanks to Nat's battery there. What's that bike? The Kawasaki ZL6?
600 Eliminator.
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 Ready? Ooh.
You're going to get us arrested, man. People are going to think that gunshots going on here.
That was quite I'm aware that we haven't got the throttle on, so we'll need a touch of throttle, I think. Doesn't sound too healthy, does it? What's that weird?
Sounds like.
Is the spark plug on properly? I couldn't tell.
It's got enough fuel.
Right, hang on, let me see if that's clicked on properly. I feel like it might not be. There you go.
That looks nice over, man. What is it?
What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I was sitting there listening to Aha take on me.
This used to be a perfect working engine before I took it out.
I don't know, man.
What's changed?
Are the wires connected properly?
We're missing something. We're missing something. Yeah, it could be that it's not sparking.
This thing isn't connected.
What is it?
It's like a hose thing.
Nah, it's fine. I don't know what that is. Some sort of overflow. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's weird that it's kicking out like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be a simple problem. It'll be the wrong coil or something. Let's have a little flick. This was early days.
Oh, that's not my bike. My bike's there.
Alright guys, wrapping up for the day. We did the engine swap. The majority of that's done. The intake had a big hole in it. You could see because there was smoke coming out. That means there is way too much air going in. I'm not sure if that is the full fix. I have a slight suspicion that the spark plug from here, so the spark plug from the 50cc, even though it's screwed in, it's probably not the right one. But we can work all that out next week. I've ordered a new intake, and then I'm not sure about the extra wires here. I'll have to try them the other way round as well to see what's going on there. Has one already come undone anyway? Yeah, it has. And we just need to work this out. The other thing is my wiring here may not have worked as well. There's kind of lots to go on. I've got the actual original connector there, but it did look exactly the same, so it should be okay. So one step at a time. We'll get this back up and running as a decent running bike at some point. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this reverse project. Absolutely ridiculous because this bike started and ran and rid very well before I touched it. I should have left it alone and sold it on as spares or repairs or as some sort of weird bike. DNA, I'm going to order a carb. The intake manifold is 32mm. So I need a carb that will fit into that slot and has a slot for a two-stroke. For the two-stroke oil feed. Then we'll know if that runs. I'll order that for next week. And apart from that, we're good to go. Anyone interested in Sultan's Arrow, let us know. It's definitely a good, decent running bike at this stage.